artist was my calling. Hey, foes on the Mercedes, that's major. Whole gang going crazy, that's major. Millions on the table, that's major. Turn dirt into diamonds, that's major.
So today we're heading to the solar boot camp, Plano, Texas. Working again with the guys over at the Solar Academy. Shout out to Joe and Jake and Brent and Tiana and the whole crew. It's going to be a pretty fun event, 2-day event. I'll be speaking on a panel about maintaining your drive, and then also be doing half-hour super in-depth training on objections. So yeah, super excited for today.
On the Mercedes, that's major. Whole gang going crazy, that's major. Millions on the table, that's major. I turn dirt into diamonds, that's major.
What's up? What's up?
All right, so you good to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm perfect.
Yeah. Okay. No
What's
worries.
up, boss?
What up, Rich?
Hey.
You know, Rich, you bet you.
Yeah, how you doing? Good.
See ya. Here you go. Boom.
Cool.
So,
Okay, this is Rich.
Hey Rich, how's it
Hey.
going? I'm Josh.
Josh, nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Send it to me to email.
Okay.
It's Josh DLG, and it's at LaForce LE. I got you, bud.
My brain went wham. How was the first half of the day?
People have been coming in, like, kind of going in waves, so, like,
Yeah.
I guess kind of picking and choosing who they want to hear, but it's
Got it.
Up here looks good.
Will I have a clicker up there also, or?
So you'll be able to use this.
Okay.
And yeah, you'll be able to do all your slides.
Cool, awesome. People to change when they make the switch to solar to something that they've never done before, right? Like most of their family and friends don't have it either, so change is a big thing for a lot of people. But very powerful question. Ultimately, if you decided against this, what do you think the reason would be? Only 3 objections. This is really categories. Obviously, there's a dozen plus different scenarios or specific statements as far as objections that we'll get in the field, but they can all, if they were all categorized, in my opinion, they would all fall into one of these 3 buckets: delay, decision maker, and price. And so next I'm gonna give you guys, like, again, just like actual lines. That way when you leave here and you get on the doors and you run appointments the rest of the week, you can use this right away. So delay again, before I cover what's on the screen, a delay happens when the customer just can't make a decision, so they push the decision off for whatever reason. They might tell you it's because they want to talk to a realtor. They might tell you it's because they don't want to sign docs. They're tired tonight, whatever the case may be, they'll do it tomorrow. There is a delay because we haven't totally made the decision. So we need to jump in the mind of the customer and help them make that decision, and then also call out all the negative things in the back of the customer's mind. So here's a good statement. It's a 2-part slide. The absolute worst case scenario, Mr. Customer, is that the system doesn't save you any money at all, right? Another worst case is that we all consider is, what if we make another poor investment that just doesn't pan out, and then we got that judgment for the neighbors? Look, he's got that solar system and it doesn't work. He's losing money on it, right? Earlier, Mr. Customer, we saw that your average usage for your home, and we can see here that with our production guarantees, in addition to the warranties, that you are actually protected on all sides, in addition to saving you money. So the real thing here that we have to figure out is, how do we actually make the decision? I have 2 questions that I can help us here. Is it okay if I ask you just 2 yes or no questions real fast, Mr. Customer? Is that okay? Number 1, do you actually think that installing solar panels in general, that it will work and that it will save you money? Number 2, do you like me and do you like my company? If the answer is yes to both of those, well, if you know solar can save you money, and you like me and you like my company, and everything is protected in warranties and production guarantees, then it sounds like we've covered all the vital aspects here. Would you disagree? Why am I saying would you disagree?
people are comfortable saying no.
It's so much easier to get people to say no than yes. This guy's good. I'm gonna get you a hat too. He's on it. So good. 2 powerful questions to help that customer make a decision. Hey man, do you think solar actually works? Yes or no? Do you like me? Do you like my company? Well, if you like me and you like my company, you think solar works, and we looked at your usage and you can see the production guarantees and you can see the warranties for your roof, we've made that decision. I know change is scary, but you said today that what was most important was financial savings for your family and not being taken advantage of by the utility company, and you wanted to gain energy independence. I'm gonna help you do that and show you that it's not that scary. A spouse decision maker, liners. I need to talk to my spouse first. Perfect, hey, no problem. Does your spouse also feel tired of the $500, $600, $7 Reliant bills in the summer? Do they prefer that you keep paying that? Would they be against you no longer having a $600 Reliant bill in July? Would they be against that? So if you told them about our offer today, told them that it was cheaper than what you're currently doing and that it didn't cost you any money out of pocket and it was adding equity into the home, and then they said it was too expensive, what would you say to them? Can you see how I'm not arguing with the customer? I don't have to talk super fast. I don't have to make them feel stupid. I can just use really creative questions to drive that point home to where the customer totally gets it. And then the last one, price, which, by the way, before we even touch on that, always ask yourself, is it price, or was my conviction in the product or the company not compelling enough? Before you guys run back to your managers or before you proposal decide to reduce that price per watt, have some faith in yourself and make sure that you have the conviction in the product in your company before you reduce that. So we talked about this earlier. Use that hypothetical scenario that should take the customer from a no to a yes, right? I won't repeat that process, but again, hey, Mr. Customer, if we took care of all the upfront costs, because we do that once a year for a home, if we picked your home to do that, would you then move forward with what we offered you today? And then lastly, always have a concession in the back pocket, basically a discount. Do the manager calls. Do you guys do manager calls? You have to, right? Hey, I'm not sure if I can do this, but if I'm able to bring that payment down, if I'm able to take off $5,000 off this package price before I call my manager is the key. Before I call my manager, do you think that will be enough to earn your business today? My reps, they jump ahead, right? They call first, and I'm like, no, make sure before we say yes to this that they're about to sign docs. Get their confirmation that, hey, I'm gonna try my best. I don't know if we can come down, but I'm really gonna ask. I'm gonna take a hit on commission. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to serve you because I think this home is a great fit for solar. But before I do that, if I can't get this down, do you think that'd be enough to earn your business today? Get that confirmation, run outside, do that manager call, congratulate yourself, and then close them down. And then lastly, to touch on that same thing, conviction, guys. There's so much stuff that you can do to continue to be a professional and have pride and to just learn in this thing, but how you feel about the product that you sell, the company that you work for, the installer that you have, all of these things either make or break you in the field. And right now, it seems like every time I'm opening Facebook or Instagram, somebody's complaining that this EPC is now taking longer, or this has such delays, or such and such went out of business. Even if these situations don't involve you, they take a hit to your subconscious. So your conviction cannot be that high if you're complaining all day because you have all these delayed projects or because you heard this other company fired a bunch of reps or didn't pay reps. I only allow positive comments about solar, any installers in my space, because when I get in front of a customer, I need to float. You remember your first deal? You didn't know a whole lot about solar and you closed it because you had that light bulb moment and you were just on fire for the product. When you stay in this field for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, you probably get some scars. Some people probably owe you money. You have some lost projects. You probably got some scars, whatever the case may be. All that takes a hit. So before you get out on the doors, before you get back in the field, you need to read positive stories. You need to talk to old customers, right? Even if they're not your customers. One thing that we do in every new neighborhood, we go straight to the solar home so that we could talk to them, make sure they had a good experience, and then we feel charged up before we knock the non-solar homes, right? So conviction is everything. Installers are gonna have delays. Fast installs are not a thing. Just stop saying it. If we stop saying it, we can put the best case scenario in front of the customer, and then if we install it faster, everybody wins. So appreciate the installers. No matter what happens, figure out how to take the good in it and keep your conviction high. Your energy in the home, above the presentation, above your objection handling, it is gonna be the thing that gets done, so this is the most important piece. Oh, and then lastly, where's my clicker? Said you guys can have a copy of this. If you wanna find me online, Like my man here, I put a lot of stuff out on YouTube. I've been told that I'm the only person in our space on YouTube who has start to finish how to make a Facebook ad, who gives you start to finish scripts for both the phone and the doors, leadership, objection handling. I don't have the most amount of followers. Hopefully you guys can help me with today, but I do put out a lot of free content and a lot of value. So this will take you to a place where you can get the copy of the presentation today, and then also find me online. And that's it. Thank you, man.
What's up, everybody? You guys like that? My boy Rich McCoy. If you guys haven't seen him on YouTube, go check him out. This guy goes
Thank you.
COVID. This guy's amazing.
Good job. Thank you.